Spanish conquistadors journey to South America in the 16th century in search of the tears of the moon, a legendary tree whose petals can cure any ailment, heal any damage, and lift any curse. The survivors are nursed back to health by a local tribe using tree petals after the majority of the men perish in the bush. The Spanish demolish the town after they refuse to give the location of the tree, and they are cursed to never die and never be able to leave sight of the river as a punishment. Dr. Lily Houghton and her brother MacGregor present an association of English explorers with Lily's research on the tears of the moon in 1916, claiming that the petals could rejuvenate medicine and aid in the war effort. The Houghtons asked to see an arrowhead found by Dr. Albert Falls, which Lily feels is crucial to finding the tree. When the association rejects their request, thinking the tree to be fiction and a female scientist unfit for membership, Lily steals the arrowhead instead. She nearly avoids Prince Joachim, a German nobleman who wants the arrowhead and the tree as well. Frank Wolff takes visitors on Jungle River cruises in South America, which he exaggerated with fabricated perils and stupid jokes. When Nilo, a businessman, repossesses his boat engine, he tries to reclaim it. When Lily catches him in the act, Frank pretends to be Nilo and tells her that the tears of the moon are a myth and that she won't be able to withstand the jungle's hazards. But his tone changes when he notices Lily has the arrowhead. When the actual Nilo arrives up, Frank's lie is uncovered, but Lily hires him anyway after he underbids Nilo and boldly fights off a wild jaguar attack. Frank, Lily, and MacGregor depart on Frank's boat, but are almost cut off by Nilo attempting to get his engine back. Mercenaries hired by Joachim to retrieve the arrowhead from Lily, and Joachim himself attacking in a German submarine. After they realize their error, it is revealed that the attacking jaguar was actually Frank's pet Proxima, and Lily wonders if Frank can be trusted. Joachim tracks down the cursed conquistadors, whose bodies had turned to stone after venturing too far from the river, and becoming infested with tree roots, snakes, and insects over time. By diverting the river, Joachim frees them and offers to help them break the curse if they help him find the arrowhead. Frank, Lily, and MacGregor become closer as they travel down the river. MacGregor tells Frank that his family was on the verge of disowning him because of his homosexuality, but Lily stood by him. When Lily breaks into Frank's cabin, she uncovers images and sketches of modern innovations, like the vehicle, as well as arrowhead drawings and study on the tears of the moon. Lily accuses Frank of desiring the tree for himself, but he explains that he gave up looking for it a long time ago, believing it was impossible to find. They are ambushed by a tribe of cannibals who demand the arrowhead, but this is shown to be a hoax perpetrated by Frank in collaboration with a friendly tribe. Frank apologizes and claims that he was unable to cancel the arrangement, but Lily dismisses his apology. The tribe's female leader, Trader Sam, deciphers the language on the arrowhead, revealing the tree's location and the fact that it only blooms during a blood moon. The conquistadors attack and grab the arrowhead. Frank recovers it and returns it to Lily, but he is stuck in the chest with a sword and dies. Lily flees the river to avoid being pursued by the Spaniards. Lily realizes the next morning that Frank has miraculously survived. He confesses that his real identity is Francisco, and that he is a cursed conqueror who is unable to die or leave the river. The search for the tree began as a noble mission to save the leader's sick daughter, but when the locals were attacked by the Spaniards, Frank turned sides to assist the villagers. Frank imprisoned the others in a cave away from the river after years of struggle. He then spent time looking for the tree that would help him break his own curse, but he couldn't find it without the arrowhead. While Lily and Frank make the final voyage to the tree, an injured MacGregor stays behind with Trader Sam. Joachim captures MacGregor and forces him to tell the location of the tree. Under the red moon, Frank, Lily, the Germans, and the Spaniards all converge on the tree, which begins to flower. As they fight, the moon passes swiftly, and Lily is only able to regain one petal. Frank crashes his boat into the river, turning himself and the other Spaniards into stone, and MacGregor kills Joachim. Lily uses the petal to resurrect Frank and break the curse, only to discover that one petal remains for Lily's research due to a shift in the moonlight. Lily has been offered full membership in the society in London, which she declines. She takes Frank to London and offers him his first driving instruction in her car, all while giving a cheesy job.